Welcome to the dress rehearsal of Cinderella, and that's the key word, rehearsal. This is a rehearsal. We get you in the doors for a sneak preview. I was a sneak preview in New York one time. They stopped the show right in the middle and had to redo set problems. We might have to do that. There are 14 set changes in this show. So we've got a crew of kids back here that are killing themselves to do it as smoothly as they can. You're going to be thrilled with the set. It's beautiful, just beautiful. You're going to be absolutely blown away by all of the actors. They've worked very hard and they've done a really good job. I thank you for letting us have the time that we've had with them. The orchestra, as usual, is wonderful. So I guess...
Couple reminders for parents and your children. If they haven't yet brought in a silent auction basket, you need those, please. A couple packages of cookies for intermission, please. And if you have not seen a paper that looks something like this, that has jobs on it, I think I've only heard from 3 people that said they can't do what they're scheduled for. If you handed in an orange sheet at the beginning, your name is on this paper somewhere. If you wrote nothing, that you didn't check you could do anything, I assumed you could do anything, and so I popped you in. Thank you. None of the jobs are hard, and you get to see the show at least twice. So if you haven't seen this sheet, make sure you find me before the end of the night. There is some of them down here on this table.
I would like to just add to that. We had parents at work last weekend and we had breakfast down at the Moose Club, and it was a huge success. And I do want to thank Lisa Erickson and who else was with her?
Tracy Curtis.
Tracy Curtis. They worked very hard to put that together. And I think Rich Hartling and Dave Young took photos. And I want to thank you parents for supporting the kids. It means a lot to them to have you parents come out and support them actively. And that's why, sign up, you're going to have more fun than you realize. Theater is fun. Okay, now I've talked enough. They're dying back here. They're like horses ready to go. So, are you ready?
I need 2 minutes. I have to fix one thing.
Okay.
We got 2.
Okay, and they've got 2.
All right.
Michelle, did you have anything you would like to add?
Have a good show.
We will.
gently took her hand. "Go to the pumpkin patch," he said, "and when you're full of doubt and fear, bring your troubled heart to this place, and Mother will be here." Several years had come and gone when Cinderella's father died. The broken-hearted child ran to her mother's pumpkin patch and cried and cried. Her tears fell down upon the earth and made the pumpkin grow. And to this day, when she is sad, both she and her mother know. Now you can go wherever you want to go. Now you can do whatever you want to do. Now you can be whatever you want to be. Now everyone, sit back, relax, and enjoy Cinderella.
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. His Royal Highness Christopher Cooper, Windermere, Vladimir, Conrad Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman, Gregory James is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
you. Cinderella, lay out your new gown for this evening. Cinderella, wash my gloves for tomorrow. Close the window. Cinderella, poke the fire. Cinderella, close the window. Really, Cinderella? Cinderella, really? It's freezing. Close the window. Close the window. Close the window, Cinderella. Now, my daughters, I would like to talk to you. Well, not you. I want to talk to my own daughters. That girl always wants to sit down. No wonder she never gets anything done. Now, Joy. Yes, ma'am. And Portia. Yes, ma'am. As you well know, my little Muppets, this may be the most important year of your entire lives. The prince is returning from his studies abroad, and that ball that is being given in his honor is for one purpose only. They want him to find a bride. Every girl in the kingdom wants to marry the prince, including you, Portia. And you, Joy. Yeah. On our shopping tour today, I bought you the most beautiful materials and all the frozen fruit from my purse to afford. So whether or not you marry the prince, you'll both have to marry somebody this year. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now, there is one thing you must remember when you want to marry a man. You can't rely on your beauty alone. Now, Portia, you were named for a great lawyer. I want you to show off your intellect as well as your beauty. Do you understand? Naturally. And Joy, I want you to live up to your name. I want you to be vivacious and alert as well as beautiful. Yeah. That, however, should not mean you neglect your appearance. Our family has been noted for its fascinating women. Oh, now let's all get upstairs and get our beauty rest. I'm exhausted from all that shopping. Tomorrow I'm going to go and get a massage. It's the only thing that will do me any good. A good pounding. At least that's what your father used to say.
I'm all tired out too, Ma. Going from store to store like that all day?
You're tired.
Yes, I'm tired.
And I suppose you think you're the only one that's tired.
Well, I got the most.
That has nothing to do with it.
That has everything to do with it.
To bed! The both of you!
Stop! You're always picking on me. Mom!
That's right! Don't raise your voices! And you! Don't just stand there gazing at me! Tidy up these key things!
Yes, ma'am. I wonder why they're so tired, looking at all those beautiful things and buying so many of them. I was too excited to be tired. Oh, I love this room when they've all gone out and there's no one here but me.
Cinderella!
Yes, ma'am?
Stop jumping around out there like an elephant! We can't sleep without a racket!
Yes, ma'am. I was just going to sit down here anyway. I love sitting down right here.
got us into this.